The Adventure of Timmy and the Magic Alphabet. Once upon a time, in a little town called Wordville, there lived a curious boy named Timmy. Timmy loved to play outside with his friends, but there was one thing he found a bit tricky: English. All the words, letters, and sounds seemed confusing, and he didn't know where to start. One sunny afternoon, while Timmy was exploring the woods behind his house, he stumbled upon something magical: a glowing book lying under a tree. The book sparkled in all the colors of the rainbow, and on its cover were the words "The Magic Alphabet Adventure." Timmy picked it up, and as soon as he opened the book, something incredible happened. The letters from the page jumped out into the air and started floating around him. Suddenly, a small, friendly creature appeared, made entirely of letters. "Hi there," it said, smiling. "I'm Alphy, the alphabet helper. I'm here to teach you basic English, and together we'll have a great adventure." Timmy was amazed. "Basic English?" he asked. "I don't even know where to begin." Alfie winked. "No worries, Timmy. Let's start with the building blocks: letters and sounds." Chapter 1. The ABCs. Alfie led Timmy through the forest, where the trees had letters growing on them like leaves. Each tree had a different letter from A to Z. "These are the letters of the alphabet," Alfie explained. "Each one makes a sound. Let's start with the first one. A makes the sound A, like in apple. B makes the sound B, like in ball. C makes the sound Q, like in cat." Timmy tried saying the letters aloud, and each time he said a letter, the tree's leaves glowed brighter. "Wow, this isn't so hard," Timmy said, feeling proud. "You're doing great," said Alfie. "Now let's move on to the next part: words." Chapter 2. Building words. As they walked further, they reached a place where all the letters were dancing together in groups. "These are words," Alfie said. "When letters team up, they make words that we can read and say. CAT spells cat. DOG spells dog. SUN spells sun." Timmy practiced sounding out the words. "CAT cat," he said, watching as a friendly cat appeared out of nowhere. "DOG dog," and suddenly a playful dog ran up to them, wagging its tail. "This is amazing." Timmy laughed. "I didn't know learning English could be so much fun." "That's because you're learning the basics," said Alfie. "Once you know how letters work together, you can read all kinds of things." Chapter 3. Simple Sentences. Next, they arrived at a meadow where words floated through the air, forming simple sentences. "Now, let's put words together to make sentences," Alfie said. "Sentences tell us what's happening. The cat runs. The dog barks. The sun shines." Timmy read the sentences out loud, and each time he did, the cat would run, the dog would bark, and the sun would shine even brighter. "This is so cool," Timmy exclaimed. "I can read and understand what's happening." Alfie smiled. "And that's the power of basic English. You can use it to talk, read, and even write your own stories." Chapter 4. Timmy's First Story. Timmy felt confident now, so Alfie gave him a challenge. "Why don't you try making your own sentence, Timmy?" Timmy thought for a moment, then said, "The dog plays with the ball." As soon as he spoke, a ball appeared, and the dog began chasing it happily. "I did it!" Timmy cheered. "You sure did," Alfie said proudly. With basic English, you can make sentences, understand stories, and communicate with the world around you. Chapter 5. The End of the Adventure, or is it? After spending the whole day learning and having fun, Timmy felt like a brand new person. He thanked Alfie for the magical adventure. I never knew English could be so fun and easy, Timmy said. Remember, Alfie said, as long as you know your letters, sounds, and simple words, you can read anything you want. The more you practice, the better you'll get. With that, Alfie waved goodbye, and the magic book closed on its own. Timmy carried it back home, excited to keep learning. From that day on, whenever Timmy wanted to practice his English, he would open the book, and the magical letters and words would dance off the pages to help him. And soon, Timmy became a fantastic reader and storyteller, all thanks to the magic of basic English.